Good evening, everybody. I am trying this live horizontal. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it's connected to my mirror that's right here. But anyway, the other day I did this. I took this 10-inch round board that came with my kit, and actually this is the project that I did my very first Chalkology project that I did last week, and I did the live on it. And then this is, I flipped it over and I did something else on this side. So this side, I took the vintage truck transfer, and these transfers are reusable, so I put it back on the backing. You see I cleaned it off as best I could and put it back on the backing so I can use it for a later project. But I decided it doesn't fit over the whole board, so I thought instead of having to show the whole thing, so I'll just do a little piece of it. And then I took this Noel transfer, and my son actually helped me with this one, and we just placed it here, got it to fit. We did this holly leaf, but it didn't really work out, so I took it off. And I feel like it needs something else, so I've been wanting to chalk all day, and I'm gonna get my little fix in before I go to bed. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to add like a swirl here. I didn't really play around with it much, but maybe I'll do a swirl there and a swirl there, just to add something down to the bottom of it. So let's see, need a little squeegee. I think I'm gonna do it in white again, just to do it that way, just to match. Sorry. So this one I used. This one obviously is already been used once, and these transfers are reusable. You see that they're a screen, so they're not a stencil. This is it's a screen, so I can't put my finger through it or anything, but the ink, chalk paste or chalk ink, goes through this, and that's what makes the print on the board. So here I think I want to use this top one, so I think I'm just gonna position it there. Maybe move it down just a little bit. And I fuzzed this one. Fuzzing is when you take these transfers and you put them on a cloth and just get some stuff, but I didn't fuzz it right now because it's been used before. But let me see, to open my chalk, my chalk piece. I haven't opened it yet. I'm just using white. And let me move this to the side just a second. I want to have, I'm using the, today I actually got, wait a second, I got this really cool stirrer thing today. Okay, so today I got this multi-purpose tool, and it's a little stirrer, and it can do like a small squeegee to do the small parts of the transfer. So I'm totally gonna use this. I'm so excited. This is actually much bigger than I thought it was. I didn't think it was this big. It's like the size of my hand. So, okay, bye-bye these things. I'm gonna try and save as much chalk as I can. So I'm just gonna use this, and I'm gonna stir this up with it. And I see like a creamy consistency. And okay, so here we go. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take just a teeny tiny bit of it, and I'm going to put it on the part of the transfer that I want it to go on. I just want it on this little swoosh. Now I'm just going to take it, and I filled in all the areas. I'm just going to scrape off all the extra and put it back into my jar so that I can use it for another project. So you don't want it to dry with the transfer on. So I'm going to peel this off, and I'm going to peel it. You want to peel from the sides, not the corner, because then there will be stretching. We don't want it to stretch. And there it is, like that. That's so cool. I just realized I probably should have done this one first, because I think I want to do two. So I'm going to let this dry for just a second, and I'm going to put this over here. And if you see, so part went through the E and the L, and so this will just wipe off as soon as it's dry. So it'll take about a couple minutes to dry. So I actually have a hair dryer. I'm going to try and speed up the process of this so that I can put on the other transfer. Put the transfer on again and do it again. So it's pretty dry to the touch, and now I'm going to put on my other one. I'll erase that when I'm finished. So I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put this down just so I don't get any of this. I don't think it will seep through, but just in case. So I'm going to place this, I think, here. I should touch it. I don't think I'm going to make a touch. So I'm just going to put that right there. I'm going to slide this down so I don't get any on my truck that's already there. And same thing, I'm just going to take the small squeegee again, and I'm going to go over it. Just on the parts of the transfer that I want. This is just so fun. It's like so rewarding and quick. So a lot of people have asked me about if they can order the kit and do it as a hobby, and that is yes. The answer is yes, you can do that. So if you have any questions, you can contact me about this, because I'd be happy to share you. I think I'm going to have a make and take, so I posted something about Sissy who wanted to come and be a part of the make and take that I do. I don't have any details yet. I just wanted to see who'd be interested, to see if there were people who would be interested. So, oh my gosh, look how much that adds to that. And so then I'll just take this, and I have a bucket of water right here. And I did this last time and I put water all over it. But I have a bucket of water. You just put it in the water and let it sit for a little bit, and then I'll rub it off. Rub off as much of the paint as I can. So these little spots right here, I don't know if you can see them or not, but these little spots, I don't want them. And I can either scrape them off, or I take a little tiny Q-tip and I just dip it in my water. And I'm going to go to the pieces that I don't want. And they're gone. So with it being nighttime, my lighting in here isn't the greatest, so I hope that you can see it. But this is so pretty now. I love it. There's just these two little things that I took from another transfer and mixed together make it so, I don't know, gives it so much. So I will post the finished product. I'll take a picture of it and I'll post that as well. But that's it. I just wanted to get my fix in for the night. It's a short little video. And I will talk to you later. Have a great weekend.